people, it's Deandra. Welcome and welcome back. By now you should have already seen the car vlog that I've already did. If not, if I decided not to use it, because it is uncharted territory for me personally, so perhaps I didn't like the footage, I don't know. But I did just come back from Bath and Body Works, and I did spray on the two that I love. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I will link the video down below if I did it. If not, I'm sorry. These are the two. This one is the Sea Salt Coast, and this one is the Dressed in White. This one is the Bridgerton inspired one. They had another one, it wasn't floating my boat. I love this one most. This one is really, really good. But I also do like this one as well, and I could wear them individually, but I just decided to pair them together, and they smell phenomenal together on my skin. So I think it will be a nice change of pace when I don't want to put on Miss Dior, because this is a really good, I thought this was going to be purely a summer scent for me, but I've been wearing it kind of all year round because I don't know, I feel like it could be applied that way sometimes. I just put on what I feel for that day and how I'm dressed as well. And this, although it is summery, it can be applied outside of it. But as you can see from me getting it mid like summer last year, from now I have a huge dent in this, so I really do like this. I'm gonna get into what I showed you in the thumbnail, but I just wanted to show you that as well. And then also I don't know if you guys know, I did win like a little raffle type thing. I don't remember what it was, I'm so sorry, but in Dee Beans and Nancy Carnes's live, I did win a prize, two prizes. I've only received one of them thus far, so this is a shout out to Nancy Carnes. I will link her channel down below. She does really good content. I feel like everybody that I mentioned does really good content. I feel like it goes without saying, because if I'm watching you, that means I like you, and that means you do good content. That's just me. But yes, her stuff came in, and it was in this DIOR package, and it doesn't only have DIOR. So I do have a Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, which is always to have when traveling. And then I got this one, which is Chanel Gabrielle. This one, I don't remember if I tried it. Oh, I just sniffed it. But I don't know if you guys are used to Gabrielle Chanel. There is one that I do want to try or get from them, which is a Coco Chanel. A magazine came in sometime around winter, Christmas time, and it had the samples, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think this is going to be my next scent. I used to think Chanel's fragrances are trash because none of them fazed me at all, but you know, I haven't tried them all, so let me not say that too quickly. It's nice, it's okay, it's not completely up my alley, it's a bit thick, almost like, but it doesn't bother my nose, which is really, really good. But this feels like, for me, because of how heavy it is, it's more of like a winter scent for me, for sure. But it's not bad, it's not bad at all. This one is a multi-intensive a super restorative, why can't I talk? A super restorative day cream. Lifts and replumps and targets wrinkles. I don't really think I have wrinkles, so I will be saving this for the time that does come. And it does come with this total eye lift here. Just showing you everything in the little goodie bag, because there's one of them that I've been using and I like. So then I got these two Louis Vuitton samples, and these are the ones that I wanted to talk to you about. This one, I don't know if it's coming up on camera. It is Le Jour Les Salive. I am not going to pronounce this. I will write it down on the screen if it's not coming up well on camera. But it helps me to realize which one I do like, which is this one. The Attrape Reeves. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right. This one, I have a little dent in it already, and I know Louis Vuitton's perfumes, I think the last time I checked, goes for almost $1,000, unless I saw some weird one online. I think they are pretty hefty in price, but you do get a substantial bottle. I think it's like about this huge, right? So for that, in comparison to other brands, you are getting a good amount of product. But I think this scent smells really nice. But let's get into this video. So full disclosure, I bought this sometime in February. It is now April and I have not opened it. I was saving to do a reaction with you guys. However, I'm just going to be fully transparent with you guys. I'm not a scent guru. I don't know much besides sweet, citrusy, woody, musky. Other than that, florals, I am not the best person to express and give you a glimpse of what these scents smell like. But I really wanted to share it with you because at least, I don't know about you guys, but for me, all last year around holiday times, this set was everywhere. Pieces of these sets were so popular. I just didn't know what to do with myself and I wanted to try them. So when I saw all three of them come together, I said, wonderful. Now this one was just something I just never knew Chloe even did fragrances, and I was like, you know what, let me try it. The travel fragrances that I have, which are all not Dior, it's another D, Dolce & Gabbana. I love them to pieces. I cannot find these, and perhaps you guys can help me. I cannot find the big bottle version of these, and I want them in travel size too because I love them to pieces. This one is Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. Super great. It has like a little musky undertone. It's definitely very rich. It lasts a very long time. It's not completely sweet. It probably may have some berries in there too. It's a very complex, rich scent that I cannot compare and pinpoint completely one particular thing about it. It's a really nice blend, and I feel like that's what a scent's supposed to smell like to me. And then this one is just Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. I love them both. Yes, I love them both. And as you can see, this one is on its last legs, but this is what I have primarily. I do have this one, which is just Beautiful Magnolia by Estee Lauder, but I purchased this without knowing what this was, really, meaning like smelling it. I purchased this without smelling it, and yeah, it's not my favorite. So long story short, I wanted to get something to replace those because those are my traveling perfumes. They never leave their container, and I don't use them for everyday life at all because I have enough for that. I want to replace my traveling perfume. So let's go with the Chloe. The Chloe is Chloé Eau de Parfum. I never know if I'm saying those things right, but it says a natural spray vaporizer. It does not have a name at all. I'm prepared this time with old trusty Amazon, and I'm gonna write down the scent. Now let's spray. Okay, initially when putting on, you get immediate like a powder smell with a mix with florals, and then it kind of settles down into like a fresh summer scent, to be honest. This is not bad. This will be good for travels going overseas and all that stuff. Even here now, it's not a bad scent at all. It's not a bad scent at all. I think I like this. It's definitely light and fresh for sure, but as I said, it comes off a little bit powdery with the florals in there. Florals is my game, to be honest, with a little bit, I don't really like completely sweet, just a little bit of hints of sweetness in there. And I think this is really good. It's very feminine for sure. You're not getting any musk or woody or any of that kind of smells in there. It's definitely very feminine. So yes, I'm happy with this choice. All of these I got without even doing any research. I was just like, you know what, let me try it. And this is not bad. This will be a nice addition to my traveling sprays. Like I did in my other perfume videos, I do save them to see if the scent lasts. So I'm gonna put these away, and then I'm gonna review if I still have the same initial reactions to them, if they are lasting, is it worth the money? And obviously, since it's travel size, I don't feel too bad. Now, when we get into this one, if you don't know the trio that is in here, it is this. So in this, you have, starting off with Black Opium, Mon Paris in the middle, and Libre. I'm gonna start with the big head honcho, Mon Paris. I do like the packaging on these, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how long this is gonna stay on here, but it looks pretty nice. Ooh, I immediately smell sweet. I don't know. It has a little bit of like a musky, woody smell. When I say that, I'm okay. As I said, I'm not well versed in talking about these things, but when I say like a musky, woody smell, to me, that's like more attributes in a cologne, you know, not necessarily for perfume for women. So I'm saying it has a little bit of like a cologne-ish smell, but it's also sweet at the same time. It's different. It's not immediately a favorite. It's okay. I'm really indifferent towards it. I don't think I would buy this in the store if I smelt it at all. All right, next is Black Opium. I smell coffee in this. Sweet, like fruity smell with coffee. Lots of coffee. This is not, okay, almost, this has like a spiced coffee sweet smell. So for me, this is definitely like a holiday. It's giving me like Thanksgiving and Christmas vibes a lot. I feel like you can get this smell without paying the YSL price tag for sure. I'm not a big fan of smell of coffee. I'm a tea drinker. I don't like the coffee smell at all. And for me, this would be like a no-no in a sense. I would say as well, I'm still indifferent to this, but even more indifferent than the Mon Paris. So far, YSL is not doing it for me. I guess YSL's way of customizing and making sense does not appeal to me, because these are not it at all. Lastly is Libre. I hope there has to be a winner in all of this, and I think Libre, out of all of them, has been pushed the most. At least last year towards the holiday time, they were pushing Libre. I saw it a lot. Then came Black Opium and Mon Paris. I think they tied. They weren't pushed as heavily as Libre. And I think there's probably a different version to this. I'm not entirely sure. Please update me if I'm correct or not. But I think they have two versions of Libre, if memory serves me correct. I like Libre. It's actually reminding me a lot of the Dolce & Gabbana ones, especially the only one. I like Libre. Thank you, Lord. I needed at least one, because this costs what, $75? I would say, I think I got it on a little bit of sale, so probably almost 60 something dollars. But to be honest, around 60, that's not too bad, because that's roughly about 20 something dollars each, right? And that's how much I normally kind of spend on my travel size perfumes. Unless I really, really want it, it'll be almost close to like $30. But I really like Libre. Okay, yes, 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 yes. I love Libre. And Libre is something that I can see myself wearing on a summer night, going somewhere fancy. Okay, it is giving me everything. I mean, I would say in general, Libre just smells classy. Okay, it's not something that I'm going to be wearing every day at all. This, I love the scent. Ooh, this smells good. Okay, so all right, this is my review on these scents. I would say out of all of them thus far, perhaps, you know what, let me wait to smell all of them again to see if my initial reactions are still good, or the same rather. I really want to see if they last, if they stay the same for all or not. These are what were reviewed today. This is the Chloé Eau de Parfum. This is the Black Opium, the Mon Paris here, and then the Libre, okay, in this set. Okay, I'm really happy for the Libre. Now I see why it was pushed so hard and why so many people liked it, because it is really nice, but I feel like it's really close to Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One, to be honest. And it makes sense that I like it, because I like them both. Now, Let's go back to the first one, which was Chloe. Okay, it's still there. It's still there. It's still, I'm smelling, it's still powdery. It's still like a light powder smell for sure, with a mix of florals in there. That it has not changed. That's Chloe. Now the next one I think I did Mon Paris first. Mon Paris. And it smells like cologne. Yeah, it's not for me. It's kind of almost giving me a slightly elevated drugstore perfume vibe. Not my cup of tea at all. Next one is Black Opium. I know I didn't like this one, but this is not as bad as the Mon Paris, mainly because it's a sweet, spiced coffee type of smell. So I can definitely see this appealing to people. It's not my cup of tea. If I'm just feeling in festivities, in holiday mood, perhaps I'll put this on, but I would not ever buy this. But that's just because it's not my cup of tea, but it does last for sure. This is the Libre, by the way. The Libre is still there for sure. So this is good. Out of all the 4 scents, they last a while. They are not going to disappear after some time, or immediately at least. I would say for me, my absolute favorite is Libre, completely. YSL did a really good job with that one. Then comes the Chloe, and the other two are just not it for me, so I'm not even ranking them at all. But if I had to, really had to, it'll be Black Opium as third. And I really can't even rank, I can't rank Mon Paris because it doesn't smell like perfume. It doesn't smell like something expensive or high end. It really smells like something I can get at the drugstore just for a little higher price. Okay, so that is my review on these long awaited, well, at least long overdue for me, because they were just sitting on my table mocking me every single time I come into my room. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm sorry if I'm not the best at explaining these scents. I'm sorry, but yeah, these are the new travel scents. I'm at the point where I have a lot of scents right now on my dresser that needs to be finished. Let me show you them real quickly. Okay, so I just quickly brought out all the scents that I have that needs to go. I used to only put on perfume if I was going on an interview, going to church, a special occasion type of situation, and that's that. And all the rest of the days was just like my regular, you're just smelling my body wash type of situation, because I'm not doing that. Now I'm at the point where I have a lot of perfume, especially after buying these two last summer, the DIOR ones. I realize I cannot function the way how I am, and I wear perfume pretty much every single day. However, there's certain ones that I use every day, not all of them. This one is, I love the packaging, by the way. I don't know about you, and of course my love for green. I was like, oh my gosh, I have a little mini clutch. I wish they made it in a way that you can wear this as a clutch. Marc Jacobs, this is Marc Jacobs Decadence. By the way, this is a really old bottle. I got this probably in 2017 or 2018, and I love the tassel. It's so extra and I love it, and it looks super cute on my dresser. And this does not detach from the bottle, but this is the bottle here. I had a tester of this, which was Divine Decadence. In store they didn't have it, but the regular Decadence smells really good too. It's a really close number. Honestly, it's like a nice woody, it's a nice woody sweet smell. I don't think there's any florals in here that much at all. But if it is, this is one of the exceptions that it works for me for a sweet scent. It's not overly sweet, mind you, because it has like that woody musky undertone, which is not overpowering either. It all blends in very well. So that's one of them. This one is also another sweet smell. I've been using this a bit heavily this year as well. This is Vincecamuto Amore, and It is a decent sweet smell for every day. It's not technically a favorite of mine. I did get it for a Christmas gift, and because of that, since I don't hate it, I use it. And it's just one of those days when I'm just like, blah. Like a day like today, I would put this on because it's just like, I'm just doing regular errands. I don't need anything special type of situation. Okay. The next one is this one. This is Carolinaherrera. Good girl. Okay. I got the set where it has the 2 travel roll-ons with it, and those I do bring out, but I realize I prefer a spray over a roll-on, to be honest. It works better for me. A roll-on just requires too much work. So yes, and this is what I have. I do like this scent. It is really rich. I honestly wear this when I have a special occasion to go to most of the time, whether it's a wedding, a New Year's Eve, stuff like that. I will bring this one out. So this one doesn't get used as much. Now this one, this was full pretty much to the ending of last year, and this year I've been using it. So in the span of like probably 3 to 4 months, this is what I have done to this bottle. This is a Coach scent. It is called, it doesn't really have a name. I'm just seeing Eau de Parfum, so I don't know what this one is. I bought this and I tried it on in store. It was perfect. I liked it. When I brought it home and started wearing it, I sneezed profusely every single time, and I was like, nope, I'm not using this. This is a waste of money. Now it's not bothering my nose at all. So I really don't know what the sorcery is with this one. I know they have different versions. They have like a red one, a green one, or a blue one. They have different colors, a pink one. This is just a simple, I don't know if it's just the original because it's just a simple color, but it is wonderful. This is on those elevated days when I go to work. This is, and it lasts. It goes on everything. I put on my lab coat, it goes onto the lab coat. I go anywhere, it stays. If I put on my coat too immediately, when I put on that same coat the next day, I smell it. So it's just like, it smells wonderful. I really do like this. If I had to pinpoint what this was, I don't know. It does have a hint of a little bit of sweet, a little bit of florals. I wouldn't be able to pinpoint the other notes, but I know there's other stuff in there. It's a really nice blend. I don't think there's any musk in there, probably a little bit more woody. I'm not gonna pretend as if I can figure it out. I don't know, but it's a really good scent. It lasts very, very long. It's worth the money, and honestly, when it's done, I may be sad to see it go. I don't know if I'll purchase it again because I do like to try different things, and I don't want to just stick to one thing. I've gone through lots of different favorite perfumes in my life, which I was tempted to say like, oh, it'll be my signature scent, but I have to stay true to me, and that's not me. I'm never gonna have a signature scent because I like too many things. You already know how I feel about Miss Dior. It's the perfect summer scent. It is, it's really prissy and cutesy with the pink and all that stuff, and overdone with the bow, but I love it. It's so cute, and it's not going anywhere. This one is the DIOR, but it's the alcohol free, and I loved it immediately when I got it in the store. And whenever I would go out for special occasions, you know, I would wear this. How you have to apply this, you put on, like, I usually use jojoba oil, especially during the summertime. So pretty much your moisturizer after showering is fragrant free, okay? And this milky substance is supposed to be your scent, and you kind of put it on. I kind of rub it in like lotion on top of the oil, the body oil that I put on. So I put it all over my body. Okay, I have a substantial dent. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty much right here already, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if I overdone it. Sometimes when I think one day I put it on, and after that I couldn't unsmell it, it makes me feel or nauseous inside. So I don't know if I overdid it with the scent and all that stuff. I do really love jasmine and all the notes that it has in here. I think I overdid it because I loved it so much, and it just rubbed my tummy the wrong way, and I can't not feel not nauseous when I put it on. Like, I can tolerate it for little amounts, if that makes any sense. I cannot go overboard like how I used to do it with this one. But yes, that is that in a nutshell. Those are my current bigger scents on my dresser, and that's how I've been using them. And I just go based off of the vibe of what I'm wearing, and if it just calls for it, then I'll put it on, type of situation. And once I finish, at least I think these two are going to be the first to go, I have an excuse to buy another scent. At least until then, I'm not buying a full-on scent. It will always be travel size or discovery scents. So yes, this is the ending of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely a bit long-winded, but I'm sorry. Just please, I'm trying to work on it. Okay, hope you guys are doing well wherever you are, and I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.